Morton, the EFT coach, and welcome to today's tapping session. Over the past few weeks on my Facebook and Instagram pages, we have been talking about beliefs, especially those invisible ones that quietly shape our thoughts, our emotions, and our choices. Some of them, obviously, were never true to begin with, but they've been living inside of us like they are. So today, we're going to do a simple EFT tapping session to release a common limiting belief and replace it with truth. So take a moment just to pause and then just tune into yourself and ask yourself, what's one belief I've been carrying that feels heavy? So take a second to do that. You might write it down. Now, I'm going to suggest a different one, a common one that I hear very often, but you can use the words from the one that you just discovered in place of the one that I'm doing, and it will still work. So a common one that I hear is, I'm not doing enough. And that can show up as guilt or stress or constant push to prove yourself. We're going to move that belief through the body and out. And so today's tapping is, and I'll put the script below in the comments, is I'm not doing enough. So first of all, take a deep breath. And then just notice where that belief lives in your body. Is there a tightness in your chest? Do you have some pressure in your throat? Is there tension in your shoulders, a heavy feeling in your gut? Where is that? And then I want you to name the emotion that comes with it. It might be guilt or shame, anxiety, pressure, however that feels for you. And then just kind of tune in and give it a number from 0 to 10 right now. How high is that emotion and where you feel it? And if you're not good at numbers, just guess. If it's low, you're going to say maybe a 3 or 4. If it's medium, 4, 5, 6. If it's higher, 7, 8, 9. If you feel tears coming up, it's probably a 10 or maybe some anger. So we're going to start on the side of the hand, as we always do. I'm going to pause for just a second. Okay, I wrote this out before the recording, so you're going to see my eyes going over to the script. And then, like I said, I will share that script below. So you've taken a deep breath. You've thought about the one false belief. In this case, it's I'm not doing enough, or whatever you come up with. You've identified where that is in your body, where you feel that, and the 0 to 10 number. So let's go. And the basic setup, as I've demonstrated before, is even though blank, I deeply and completely accept myself. So when I say even though, I'm going to put in I'm not doing enough, and you're going to put in the one that you wrote down. So here we go. Even though I believe I'm not doing enough, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though this belief makes me feel, just say where that's located. I'm going to say makes me feel tight and pressured. I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I still feel this belief in my body, I deeply and completely accept myself. This belief is so familiar. I'm not doing enough. It feels heavy in my chest. And you could really just tap I'm not doing enough at every single point, but I like to get a little bit creative. Like I'm always behind. No matter what I do, it never feels enough. It makes me feel anxious, or whatever emotion you wrote down. I feel it in my body, my chest, my shoulders. I'm letting myself notice it now. And then take a deep breath. Now you're going to tune in to where it was that you felt that and just notice, has anything changed? It occasionally goes higher. That just means there's more work to do, but usually it goes down. So just notice that new number, write that down, and let's do round 2. Even though I believe I'm not doing enough, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I believe I'm not doing enough, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I still feel this belief in my body, I'm open to the possibility that it's not true. Maybe I picked up this belief a long time ago, and it just kept growing. But I don't have to keep it. I'm allowed to let this go. This belief is not the truth of who I am. I choose to release this pressure. I'm letting it soften. I'm safe to believe something new. And take a deep breath. Again, just notice where you were feeling that, if the emotion has changed, if it's gotten less. And then we'll do the final round. Even though I believe I'm not doing enough, I choose to listen with compassion. Even though this belief makes me feel tight and pressured, I honor what I'm feeling right now. Even though I still feel this belief in my body, I'm open to the possibility that it's not true. I'm enough just as I am. I do what I can, and that is enough. I honor my efforts every time. I trust in the timing of my life. I choose peace over pressure. I'm already worthy. I'm learning to rest in truth. I'm doing beautifully, and I am enough. All right, take another deep breath. So how does your body feel now? What number do you give it after that third round? Do you feel lighter, safer, calmer? If you just say that belief again, I'm not doing enough, just kind of notice whether that feels as true or not. Sometimes it doesn't. If it still feels true and you still feel a high emotion, continue to do the tapping. And if it's a deeply held, long-held belief that goes from way back and has been enforced over and over, you might need to do this several days in a row. But after a few days, just notice how things change within you, how it feels, and also notice if that thought, it usually comes into our heads as a thought, if that's repeated anymore, or if it's repeated less, or if it goes away altogether. I would love to know your results. Feel free to comment below. And again, I will put the script in the comments below so you can have that for yourself. Thank you.